Miss Yara, girl, don't get too comfortable, child, and carrying on. You know, this is what happens when folks they win and then they get really, and girl, that don't generally last, honey. So just watch yourself, honey. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. This is season 6, episode 2. Child, listen. Big Frida was there as the guest judge and full-on drag beat down. I said, come on through, Frida. Bitch, you already know. Come on here, Frida. I was like, yes, honey. Even Ru was like, girl, I love your hair. The hair was sharp. I said, come on, Frida. But yeah, Yara, I said, you falling into that trap, sis. You did good last week. You was up here. Girl, you know, Ru got a way of knocking you down, girl. So, you know, whatever, just, girl, whatever, honey. Anyway, Yara, everybody had chosen for Trinity to stay except for Yara. She said it wasn't nothing personal. Honey, Trinity said, oh, I take it very personal. And then she was just kind of looking and she was like, no, girl, I'm joking. No, she wasn't, honey. And she said, no, girl, I get it. And I ain't going to forget it, honey. I said, girl, well played, Miss Trinity. Well played, girl. We here, bitch. You seen, you saw. Bitch, I see you, honey. I said, come through, honey. So listen, no mini challenge. Just a maxi challenge. Boom, we having a ball. It's the blue ball. Blue Better Work, Blue Jean Baby, and Blue Ball Bonanza. So Blue Better Work was a category where it was just dressing as a blue collar career. Blue Jean Baby was an outfit created from denim, and Blue Ball Bonanza is something from scratch that is high fashion. So I said, okay, well, a lot of blue looks, honey. Let's go. You know I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going with the ones that stuck out to me. The whole blue collar, the Blue Better Work. I thought Eureka did like a, was it a crossing guard? It was really groovy. Really groovy. They did some work on her with some vinyl that it was done really, really well. The fit was perfect. It was good. Jan's was groovy. It was very Transformer-esque, but you got it. That she worked on cars and all of that. You got it. Ginger was cool. And then Trinity, no. No. Miss Trinity, no, sister. You just look like a dude. It was just literally a dude. Like she looked like one of them dudes to be out there directing traffic when they be working on the road. Just looked like a dude. I was like, no, ma'am. I wasn't here for that at all. Moving on. Blue Jean Baby. Eureka turned it out. It was cool. Sonique. If the hat had been denim, I would have been on board for it, girl. It was just given, girl, woman, and body, honey. But if the hat would have been denim, I would have went for it. If it was a wide brim hat done in denim, that would have turned it out. Jan, that patchwork jumpsuit was everything. It was everything. It was really, that was an eye-catching piece. That was a definite. It was this whole patchwork denim jumpsuit. It was really interesting with real interesting lines, and it was really and beautifully crafted. It really was done well. I was like, okay, Jan, I see you, girl. Silky, if the fringe had been done in denim, girl, I'd have been all here for it. But the sequins thing, I'm like, girl, you killing me with all this red sequins. Like, come on. But if that would have been done, just think about it. It was a denim challenge. You could fringe denim in like 92 different ways really easily. And it doesn't take very, very long to do it. It would have really turned it out. It would have definitely worked really, really well. And I know you thought that with the red sequins, you were, the red sequins and the beat, you were up in it. But no, if you'd have kept it denim, it would have turned it. It really would have. So, and then you're big, so there would have been enough of it to make an abundance of it. It would have really worked out better, in my opinion. Akaria, child, I liked the outfit. The judges didn't care for it. They said she looked like she was going to the club. Yeah, but she was on brand. She was on brand. It was on task. And baby, them Zulu knots that I read. Come on here, African queen. Please, honey. Black girl magic, honey. I was here for it. The judges weren't so much, but I was here for it. And the hair was over. Anyway, moving on to this blue ball bonanza, high fashion. Most of the girls did a good job. Most of the girls really did do a good job. Raja, this is the first outfit that I actually liked. Because I don't always, most of the time, I don't really care for Raja's aesthetic. It just don't work for me. And that's why I don't drag her. It just, But this look definitely gave you high fashion. Definitely gave like a runway type of look. I was here for it. Eureka, that little micro mini, turned it made out of paper napkins because it was all unconventional materials. That paper napkin, that little outfit looked cute. It really looked cute, and it looked cute on her, and it was very daring. And even like Big Frida had some things to say about it. She's like, girl, with you being big like this and that short skirt, this thing, you turned it. And I felt the same way. Jan and this Hunger Games look, I thought was everything. Now, we've seen the Hunger Games thing done so many times, but it is what it is. It was good, and it looked good on Jan. Scarlet Envy in the gown was sharp, but that's her strong point. Remember, she designed. She's a designer, too. So her gown, all the girls that did gowns, all their gowns I thought were great. Scarlet did one. Yara did a gown. It was cool. Akaria's outfit done. It was the strapless. It was a bustier and a skirt done in plastic cups and like metallic paper. It was like metallic tablecloths, but she covered it with these broken cups. It was sharp. It was sharp. All the, I love blue. So just the shades of blue playing off each other, it looked really sharp. It really didn't look like cups, so you really got up on it. It was cool, but it was plastic cups. It was sharp. Ginger, I thought her outfit was really, really cool, but Miss Trinity came and slayed them in this ball gown. I said, bitch. But that's where, Trinity is very creative when it comes to sewing and adorning her garments, because a lot of times when you see Trinity do like pageants and stuff, Trinity does a lot of her beading and stuff herself. She is very good with beading garments and stuff. So yeah, I was here for it. That ball gown, it was doing it for me. I thought it was cool. She looked good. Miss Raja ended up, Ru picked her as the top all-star. I was shocked. I really was. I was shocked, but she was the top all-star. The bottoms were Jiggly and Yara Sophia. I said, now Yara had been running around. We all know Yara designs clothing, and she's good. She's very, very good. And then that's the other thing. She's on this floppy teddy thing. Like she was, again, overdoing it. Jiggly struggled through naturally because Jiggly can't sew. This is when it got weird. This is where, the challenges are just the challenges. I think it's the ending parts on this season that's going to be the parts that we love so much, honey. But Yara was playing this game of, I don't want to show anybody what I'm doing until the end. I don't want them to see what I'm doing. She played herself because her looks wasn't all that. It wasn't all that. And then her tube was very because she won last week. I said, girl, that's going to come back to bite you. Yes. Anyway, so once they found that they were in the bottom, Yara got to crying and being in this whole thing of like, I don't beg. I'm not, that's just not who I am. I don't like it, this, that, and the other, whatever. Honey Trinity was so over, and Honey Trinity was looking at her like, bitch, shut up, honey. Last week you was terrorizing the girls, and now, honey, you over here crying, girl. Whatever, honey. If you hadn't been playing the first day, maybe you would have ended up in the bottom. I said, see, I knew that Trinity. Trinity, girls, you a Capricorn. Because I know I am, girl. And you and me, girl, we was here, bitch. I knew, child, Miss Trinity wasn't here for that bullshit. Jiggly and Raja had a real conversation. Like, it was hilarious, and it was like they bonded, and she was telling her, you know, girl, I got, you know, I know I can't sew. I can't sew. This right here was my worst. It's like it's always is my Achilles heel. It's the thing that I cannot do and I don't excel at. But I got so much more to show. And, you know, a hoe is a hoe. I'm going to be a hoe. I'm going to do what I want to do. You know, I did try. But I got, you know, I don't want to leave. I want to be here. So I was like, okay, well, that's cool. That's etched in stone. The girls, you know, they was doing that. And then the other girls were really torn as to who to let go, Yara or Jiggly. You know, Jiggly and Ginger are friends. In real life, they're friends. Or so we thought. Honey, when the girls got to going back there and putting their little things in, honey, Miss Ginger was going back and forth with this, oh, well, I just don't know, and I'm just so torn. Ginger picked Jiggly. I said, girl, maybe y'all aren't friends. Listen, let me tell you something. I wasn't here for that Miss Ginger bitch. I said, Miss Ginger bitch, now I got my good eye on you, bitch. I said, oh, okay. Anyway, moving on, honey. Lip sync assassin time, honey. Baby, that goddamn thing went up, baby. I said, oh, bitch. Yes, indeed, honey. Yes, indeed. Brooklyn Heights. I said, oh, shit. I said, this is going to be a rough one. This one's going to be rough. Honey, them two hoes got to go into Janet Jackson. I miss you much. I was like, oh, my God. I said, okay, Raja, what you going to do, honey? And Raja was a little shady, you know, looking shady when Brooklyn came out. I said, girl, you know you got to fight because Brooklyn gets down. Honey, them two got to going at it, baby. This was one of them times. It's going to be all over YouTube, I know, at some point, because this was a lip sync for your legacy, baby. They was getting it. You hear me? Both of these hoes was splitting and cartwheeling and sliding and both looking pretty, and just, it was everything. It was everything. Honey, Rue said, listen, congratulations, honey. It's a tie. Raja, you get $20,000 tip, darling. I said, oh, bitch, yes, indeed. So they tied. She got the $20,000 tip. But then Rue said, whoever y'all chose is going home. I said, oh, shit. So it could be both girls, depending on what the group chose versus. So they get up in there, Miss Thing, as if my face wasn't cracked enough, when Ginger picked Jiggly. And I sat there and watched this moment of bonding, or so I thought. See, I told y'all that Raja, honey, when I be looking at Miss Raja out of a side eye, honey, Miss Raja sent Jiggly right on home, honey. I said, oh, I couldn't believe she did that. I could not believe she did that. I was like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Because one, do you really think you could beat Yara, Raja? Do you, like, honestly, you think you could beat Yara, Sophia? I'm just going to leave that right there. Obviously you do. Anyway, and then the group, honey, I said, well, child, bye, Yara, honey, and looked up, baby. The group picked Jiggly too. I said, what? What you say? I was done. I could not believe it. And I think Jiggly was just as shocked. So that was that, baby. It was what it was. But, baby, 1 hour later, honey, Miss Jiggly was packing her things, honey, and Miss Rue popped in and said, Jiggly. I call him Jiggly, Girl, it's a game within a game. Are you playing? Jiggly said, yeah, bitch, I'm playing the game. I said, oh, Miss Jiggly is going to get you whores. Baby, I'm here for... See, this part right here, this is reality TV gold, honey. I'm here for this shit. Yes, indeed, baby. I'm having myself such a good time. I'll see y'all next episode, honey. Later.